Alright guys, let's talk about MNT or Mantle on the channel once again. Now, Mantle is actually one of the few cryptos that is pumping today, and this is due to some news. Now let me go out of this screen. Now bear with me guys, because I have to use Gate, because there's only a few exchanges that have MNT and Binance is not one of them, because Binance actually fits perfectly in my screen for recording. So anyways, taking a look at X, guys, you can see Trump-backed World Libery Finance buys $2 million each of AVAX and MNT. So this is new. You can see it down here. They are minus 77,500 though in profit. Now let's go back to the screen here, and yeah, we have broken through this resistance basically. Keep in mind this is a daily time frame, and yeah, we have broken. We actually have tried to touch this as support. We have bounced off it basically. What I'm trying to say, looking for words here, but we do need to break through this Fibonacci here at about 83.5 cents, and then the next resistance is about 88.5 cents before we get to that next Fibonacci. So yeah, that is about 94.5 cents. So those are the next resistances that we need to consider. And let's see here. Let's take a look at the RSI and things like this, guys. I want to see if we still have strength in this move or not. Now, taking a look at this, this is the daily time frame. It is overbought here on the Stoke. It is right in the middle on the RSI, still pointed up, so that's not too bad. Now, taking a look at the, let's see, let's put this on a weekly time frame. And yeah, you can see it's oversold basically on the Stoke. It is coming up on the RSI, so it's right in the middle. That actually isn't too bad. So that is nice to see. Now, I don't know if it's going to have a month time frame because it's still quite young. So yeah, you can see it's just barely printing basically since September. And it's in the middle. It is pointed up, so that's a good thing. But other than that, there really isn't anything to go off for the monthly time frame. Now, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame real quick. And sorry about that. Let me do this here. So yeah, we are actually overbought on both time frames here. Actually not both time frames, but both the RSI and the Stoke RSI. And let's see. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. And yeah, just coming out of oversold on the Stoke, and it's kind of flirting with going to the overbought region here with the RSI. Now let's take a quick look at the 15-minute time frame, and yeah, we are coming out of overbought territory basically with the Stoke, and we are just slightly pointed up on the RSI, but we are actually still in neutral territory, so that's not too bad. So yeah, let me get rid of these now, guys. And let's go to the tokenomics of Mantle, guys. Now, there is 6.2 billion supply. Only about half of this is out, so that's not too bad, I can say. Now, all-time high is $1.54. You're getting about a 47% discount at the moment. And, keep in mind, guys, Mantle is actually a coin that Bybit was using in their launch pool. And I personally, and a lot of people here in Europe, have lost the launch pool on Bybit, but I know that they're trying to secure some license to get, the launch pool back and everything. That's what I've been told. So, yeah, I mean, this is actually probably a good coin to stock up on now, because I look at this coin kind of like Bybit's like token, really. I know it's not, associated really with, Bybit officially, but it's what they were using for their launch pool. So, in my view, that's, what they're using. It's like their own token, in my opinion. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin, guys, you can see today on the daily time frame, it has dumped a little bit here. Basically, yesterday it tried to break this resistance here on the daily time frame. It actually did, really, but it has since fallen back through, and looks like it's trying to bounce, but we still have time, guys. There still is, about 8 hours or so in the day right now as I'm recording this video. So let's see what happens. Maybe it'll turn out to be one giant wick, and we will, hold this as support. Now, Ethereum, let me do this. So yesterday when I made the video, I think we were up above this Fibonacci, guys, but look what happened later after I finished that video. Basically it fell back under, and I mean this is almost perfect. Like, I'm not sure, sometimes these Fibonacci's and all these lines that I draw, they just work so perfectly, but this is almost to the T, guys. So yeah, you can see it got rejected basically yesterday, and today it tried to push through. There is a little bit of a wick there, and yeah, nothing. Ethereum is just failing, guys. It's really one of the worst performing coins that I have seen from the alts. Now, taking a look at total market cap, we actually got rejected at 1.05 trillion. Now, I think I made the video on this candle, and basically we got rejected. It pulled back, guys. Now, market cap, then dominance, BTC dominance, actually up here, as you see. This is the 1 hour time frame. I just want to show you, I've drawn this little line here, kind of a trend line, and for the most part it has respected it. So you can see it tried to break out here back on the 13th of March, and right now it is actually breaking out again. So let's see if something like this happens or not. Maybe I'll need to kind of readjust this line a little bit, but for the most part it did make a lower high here, so that is actually a good thing. But overall the trend is really still up, in my opinion, even though we kind of came lower than this little these couple of candles basically. And this is the 1 hour time frame. Now if we look at this on a 4 hour time frame, these actually just turn out to be wicks. So in reality, we can kind of move this up and say it did make a higher high, at least on the 4 hour time frame. Now, CME gap still remains, guys. You can see there's a tiny CME gap here. Right now we are actually creating another gap. Now if we go back and we look, 83,100 is like where we are right now. So basically, let me find that. Okay, we're at 84,450. So that's a $1,300 gap to the upside. So that is actually good. If you were going to bet whether to long or short, you would probably bet to long right now. Now that's totally up to you if you want to do that or not, because like I said, these gaps usually get filled, but it doesn't have to. We could easily go down and go into a bear market, of course, but I just don't think we're there. And anyways, the dollar index, guys, still stable. It doesn't trade over the weekend anyways, so not much to see there. Now, liquidation heat map on the 24-hour time frame, pretty tame. Was a little bit lower last night, actually about half. And I think it was like something like 86 million were liquidated in 24 hours. Now we've doubled that. So longs are starting to get wrecked, because they're getting a little bit greedy, I guess. And yeah, quarterly returns, guys. Ethereum, terrible. Bitcoin still down. Now, on the monthly time frame, March, we have gone back to negative. Yesterday we were slightly positive, but yeah, we're just slightly negative right now. So we're kind of floating around. So we still have about 15 days left. Now, fear and greed is a 30, dropped from 46. So I'm a little bit surprised because yesterday a lot of the altcoins were pumping, and yeah, we find ourselves at 30. So a little bit surprising, but I understand like today with the dump how that would affect it. But yesterday, it was pumping. So anyways, let's take a look at the altcoin season index. Let me refresh this real quick just to see if it moves. Yeah, okay, it did go down. It went from 24 to a 20 now. So we're just kind of floating really between 20 and 24 for the most part. And yeah, bull market peak indicators here. Let me refresh this just to see if anything changed. But yeah, nothing, guys. It's still 0 from 30, 100% hold. Now, Pi cycle top indicator, like I said before in many videos, it's curving down. So we're just prolonging the cycle basically. And let's see, for the calendar this week, let's put this week here. Now, I know this is the entire calendar for most of these important countries, but okay, core retail sales tomorrow, New York Empire State Manufacturing Index tomorrow, so those could be important tomorrow. Now, on Tuesday, we do have not much actually. For American numbers, basically, we just have exports, imports, but that's not too important. Maybe just industrial production here is a little bit important for us on Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, we don't have really anything, I think, until we have, what is it? Yeah, oh yeah, we have the interest rate. So yeah, guys, the FOMC statement, the rate decision, and the conference. The conference is probably the most important part. The rate decision is probably going to stay the same as 98%, really expect that. If I go here and refresh this here, you see 98%. Still believe we are not getting a cut. So yeah, I don't expect too much to come from this on Wednesday, except for the press conference. Now that can be very important if Powell is hawkish or dovish. Now on Thursday, basically we have jobless claims in Philadelphia manufacturing, but that's not too important, guys. And on Friday, basically, we have nothing. It's kind of a dead day on that day. Now, looking at crypto bubbles, and the last, the last hour has turned green, so that's good. Day, not too good, guys. Pretty much down. We do have a few cryptos here still in the green, though. About 7 or 8 of these cryptos are green. But, yeah, if you're looking to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinondo. For example, if you want to stake your Bitcoin, put in BTC, and you'll see all the limits and the times that you have to stake your coins and lock them up. So be careful. You don't want to get locked into a position that you can't get out of in the future. Now, if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.